Dean Stanley Gayer is a South African-Australian singer-songwriter and actor who finished third in the 2006 season of the talent show television series Australian Idol, and has had a notable role in the Australian soap opera Neighbours as T.Y. Harper. He joined the cast of the US show Glee in the fourth season as NYADA Junior Brodie Weston. Early life: Gayer was born in Johannesburg, South Africa, as the oldest of three children. He has two younger sisters, Jess Gayer and Tatum Gayer, who share his interest in martial arts. Gayer's interest in music started early in his childhood. He learned to play the guitar, and wrote his first song entitled Change, which was based on his move from South Africa to Australia. During his schooling life in Melbourne, Australia, he attended Melbourne High School, a selective entry, all-boys school in South Yarra, Victoria. At his Australian Idol audition, he played a self-composed song called Nice to Meet You. In 2004, Gayer formed a band called Third Edge, and recorded his original music at Studio 52. Studio 52 then permitted Gayer and his band to perform at the Cool Schools Awards night, but they only received a nomination. Dean is a strong Christian and has been very open about this calling in his life, especially during his Australian Idol days. Career: 2006, Australian Idol. Gayer auditioned for the fourth series of Australian Idol in his Australian hometown of Melbourne. After singing Mark Cohn's Walking in Memphis, Gayer played a self-composed piece called Nice to Meet You. This song was praised by the three judges, who unanimously voted to send him through to the top 100. Gayer survived the culling rounds in Sydney, where the top 100 are reduced to the top 24. He sang I Don't Wanna Be by Gavin DeGraw for his elimination performance, and later performed the U2 smash hit Beautiful Day with Chris Murphy. They became close friends and impressed the judges with their voices and their camaraderie. Gayer was the first contestant who was accepted by Idol into the top 100. On May 28, Gayer was the second contestant voted into the top 12. Gayer's performance of Ryan Cabrera's On the Way Down on October 15 received a touchdown from Judge Mark Holden. His disco performance in the final 8 of Turn the Beat Around included a front handspring by Gayer off the side of the stage and a backflip at the end of his performance. In the weeks leading up to the final of Australian Idol 2006, Gayer was selected by both Mark Holden and former Idol judge Ian Dixon as their favourites for winning the competition. On November 12, Gayer received a second touchdown from Mark Holden after his performance of Edwin McCain's I'll Be. Although Gayer was one of the most popular characters in the behind-the-scenes interviews on Idol backstage, he was eliminated from the show on November 13 after receiving the lowest amount of votes from home viewers, losing out to runner-up Jessica Mauboy and eventual winner, Damian Leith. 2006 09, Russian Neighbours. Within weeks of the Australian Idol fourth season finale, Gayer signed a multiple album recording contract with Sony BMG Australia. Gayer worked with Grammy Award-nominated music producer Greg Wells and co-wrote 8 of the 13 tracks on his debut album. In March 2007, Gayer performed at the Celebrity Grand Prix in Melbourne, in which the singles was unreleased at the time. In April that same year, Gayer released his debut single If You Don't Mean It, which peaked on the ARIA charts at number 10. The album, recorded in early February, was released on May 26, 2007. On May 26, 2007, Gayer released his long-anticipated debut album Rush, which debuted and peaked at number 7 on the ARIA charts and received mixed reviews from critics. Despite a successful first week, the album quickly dropped out of the charts due to little promotion and no planned second single. Initially, Gayer was to support Young Divas on their nationwide Australian tour, but dropped out to instead promote Rush in several in-store appearances and signings. Later that year, Gayer supported ARIA award-winning duo The Veronicas on their Hook Me Up Australian tour. In March 2008, Gayer portrayed the role of then-fiancée Lisa Origliasso in the duo's music video This Love. That same year, Sony BMG dropped Gayer due to the underperformance of Rush. In November 2007, Jonathan Moran from the Daily Telegraph reported Gayer had joined the cast of long-running soap opera Neighbours. Gayer portrayed the role of T.Y. Harper, an aspiring musician who had dropped out of law school and moved to Erinsborough. Gaya worked with Neighbours drama coach Mike Bishop for 4 months to help prepare himself for the role, and he took vocal lessons to work with his South African accent. On March 27, 2008, Gaya made his on-screen debut to mixed reviews from critics. Gaya notably performed a duet with co-star Caitlin Stasey titled Unforgettable, which peaked at number 40 on the ARIA downloads chart. In November 2008, after 8 months on Neighbours, Gaya announced he was leaving the series to revamp his music career. The following month Gaya filmed his final scenes, which aired in April 2009. 2010 A Euro Present, International Career. In October 2010, it was announced Gaya would make his film debut in Never Back Down 2, The Beat Down, the sequel to the 2008 film Never Back Down. Gaya portrays the role of Mike Stokes, a former high school wrestler who competes in MMA. Filming began in September 2010 in Louisiana on a budget of $3 million. The film was shot over the course of 4 weeks, with the rehearsals commencing over 2 weeks. In April 2011, a film premiered at the Action Fest Film Festival. The film was released straight to DVD in September that same year to mixed reviews from critics. In July 2011, Gaya made his American television debut on the VH1 drama television series Single Ladies. In 2012, Gaya maintained a major recurring role on the Fox network Steven Spielberg-produced science fiction drama television series Terra Nova. In July 2012, Gaya was announced to have been cast in a series regular role in the 4th season of the Fox musical comedy drama television series Glee. Gaya portrayed the role of Brody Weston, an upperclassman who becomes involved with the series protagonist Rachel Berry, who both attend NYADA. Gaya made his first appearance on Glee in the series premiere episode The New Rachel, which aired on September 13, 2012 to over 7.41 million viewers. Personal life: Gaya began a relationship with Lisa Origliasso of Australian duo The Veronicas, whom he met at the 2007 ARIA Awards. In April 2008, Origliasso publicly announced that she and Gaya were engaged. However, the engagement was later called off due to work commitments. Discography: albums, singles, filmography, awards, countdown, musical influences. He has stated that his 2 music idols are Bon Jovi and Marc Cohn. References: External links: Dean Gaya at the Internet Movie Database, deangaya.com, a Euro original site.